Howdy, everybody. If anything, we're just going to play a little bit quick round of Dead Light. Um, it'll probably just be a short video, um, just so that way I can, because I really wanted to play something while I'm waiting for something else. So, if anything, we're just going to get right into it. Probably just easier to either survive at this point. Just because a lot of times I think it's just easier to find matches and games if you're a survivor rather than being the killer. Could be wrong. Let's try that again. Should be able to find matches. There we go. Come on. Thank God. I was going to be a little concerned that I was going to spend more time trying to find a match than actually play the game. Because, like I said, I just want to buff one of these games out. Make a little um, 10 to 20-minute video so I can keep people knowing that I continue to do this game, because I think my my first ever time doing this game, it's reached almost 200 views so far, and I hope that that can just keep on chucking, and I keep on doing more levels and more stuff like that. I guess I should place this differently, more in the center, so you can see other guys going down or whatever. Oh man, that went too quickly that time. But if anything, if you can see on my channel, there's probably a lot of times where you see me with the same shirt trying to do games or trying to do videos or trying to do something, just because I've been really trying to um, do a lot of games in one day, or try as much as possible to get as much content out as humanly possible, because um, I want to keep people interested in my channel, because I really need subscriptions and I really need viewership. So if anything, I'm going to keep trying to, um, as I continue to run into walls and I can't run anymore. There we go, because the killer's after me, because I'm messing up, because I'm fighting everywhere that I go. I just everywhere. So I'm trying to be good at this game. And the killer keeps chasing me because he likes me. He's probably going to put me on this hook that's right here, and I'll probably die. One good thing about me, though, I don't die a lot in this game, so if anything, I escape more than I die, so That'll be on, and there's only one generator left too. So hopefully, if everybody gets a generator, maybe I'll just be saved just by me just sticking in there. Maybe I'll just get lucky enough. I did do that one generator, but like if you look at the playlists of the 2 or 3 times that I've played this game, there's been a barrage of me either close app, um, me either escaping or me uh, just going up against a really good killer and I die. Oh great, this can't really see though. I guess I need to run. Oh son of a... Back on the hook I go. Man, I was gonna escape, but I couldn't see what was going on. Thanks, game. I couldn't see where I was going. So I guess I should have just ran and hoped for the best, but this time I'll probably get killed. I'll get killed right away. I don't know, most of the time when I finish this game is usually when I die, not when I start out. It's like, okay, I'm almost down. I'm almost dead. Help me, players, help me. There are zero generators. How is it that there was zero generators and I still died? That makes no sense whatsoever. I am baffled and confused about that. That's for gosh darn sure. If anything, this lady is probably the best looking lady out of all the Sims. I think they should make these Sim things look more realistic. Because they only have one map. Let's try to see and be the killer this time. But I don't like the chainsaw one. I like the other one. I'm hoping this isn't an ad. Because when I played this last time, yeah, it's probably an ad. When I played this last time, like, um, I was just so disappointed because I'm like, man, this game didn't used to have ads, but now it has ads. I guess because it's growing popularity and attention. I guess it's like, well, we have to have ads now because we really want to draw attention to our which is just kind of it sucks because some of these games that have ads now, it's like if you don't have like a good editing software, it's basically just like, well, you're gonna probably get a lot of copyrights, and it's just like, dang man, it's like I wish that they would try to make I wish they would try to make some games like YouTuber friendly. Um, like ideally, if they would put um, if they would put, hey, if you're trying to be a YouTuber, this is the YouTube version that doesn't have that has ads, but it's a very like quick skip through. I'm just gonna try and see if I can be a killer for once, and if I can't make it, then I'll go back and try to be survivor. Because a lot of times for this, it's easier to be the survivor than killer. But at least it seems like we're going good on this. Like ideally, there were so many times where I've had to quickly like go out and go back in, go out and go back in, and this seems to be going well. This must mean that there's just more players in the system, because maybe when I first initially started this game, there wasn't as much attention to it as there is now. Probably because you're just getting a lot of Dead by Daylight fans that are coming to this game. If anything, the one downside about this game is it's fairly dark. You can't really see much. Um, I don't know if that's just me, my phone, or if it's just. I don't know if it's just the way that this thing is, but I can't really see much. I don't know, maybe too with me being in a well lit environment, it doesn't really help my chances of seeing much either. I should have picked a. If I did this in a darker environment and that's all I saw, like I don't know. It seems like too whenever I play the killer, I just like it just doesn't look good. It just looks like I'm just wandering around the whole time until people survive. But if anything, I hope we can continue to uh, keep reaching success with the channel because I desperately need it. If anything, I hope that we keep getting viewership up, subscriptions up, and we continue to this game to be a big mainstay of this channel. Um, to almost begging ends, just like, please, I just hope something. I just want something to keep us going here, to keep us where we need to be, keep us afloat. But ideally, it's I say that, and people are probably just like, well, you're probably getting paid for this, right? And I'm like, no. Um, so this isn't a sponsor opportunity. This, hey, I found somebody finally. It only took, seemed like it took more time for me to find someone than it did to play a whole game. And I only got one swipe in of air. I swiped the air. Yeah, I don't know if anybody would really enjoy me playing as the honestly playing as the killer just because of how well it just never seems to go. So if anything, I might just whatever gameplay time amount of time I have left, I just might play as a survivor just because it's much easier to play as a survivor and I play better as a survivor. And because I always get defeated as the killer. Like if anything, I always just want to try to showcase what a killer can do. I'll do some punches and stuff like that, so that way you guys can see what it looks like. Um, but ideally, I'm just better at the. I think probably the reason why I'm so better at the survivor part is like, well, the survivor part is easy. Like if anything, you can just like stand around and still win. Oh, there's some peeps. There's some peeps. They're running around as I stand around. Did they escape? I bet they escaped. Yeah, they escaped. Son of a. I don't know what those two were doing together. It seemed like the whole game they were together. Let's get into survival mode. We'll play as the other girl. I know I usually play as the girls, but that seems to be much more exciting than playing as the guys. The guys look very bland and look very, they just look very bland, even though they're probably better. Like the the guys that are next to me are probably better hidden than my characters are because they were white. But if anything, it's not always about. Uh, if anything, it's not always about being hidden in the dark. Like if anything, there were so many times I think on the first time that I played this um, where I played this game and it like I could hide very well, and the killer like always went for somebody else, and I was like, okay, this is great. Um, which I hope that if there's other people watching this and uh, like that would be funny if people who played with me on certain things were also watching the video that I came up with. Because they're just like, hey, like, I know there's this Grim Death guy who plays a lot of Deadlight, and I play that too, so let's watch his video to see if maybe I'm in it somehow. And whoa, okay, time to run because I don't want to die. I don't know. Surprisingly enough, like no matter how many times I've played this now, I guess I should know where like all the generators are, and I should know where everything is. But miraculously, I always seemingly forget where everything is because this is a very disorienting location to be put in. So I always usually end up forgetting where to go. Oh, he's healing. Great. If anything, maybe he's better at this game than I am, and maybe he'll watch my video. Like, hey, I healed that guy. Well, they started that generator, so I guess I have to run now. But if anyways, these guys are great players. If anything, I'm sure I'm not saying that I'm spectacular for how many numerous times that I've probably made a ton of mistakes and stuff like that. Uh, okay, well that guy's coming for me, so time to get out. Time to do some running. I apologize if my fingers are covering up the run the other way, buddies. If my fingers are covering up the screen, the face cam screen. Sorry, my fingers are very big, and the I'm doing this all from my phone because I don't have the greatest. Um, I do most of my stuff through my phone, and if anything, of people who have consistently watched my content, you get the gist by now. But if you're new, please subscribe. And if you're new, uh, tell friends about this. Tell peeps to watch this geek. Man, I think if anything, I think this killer is pretty good. We might have some hard times getting through this match, even though most of the players are pretty good, and one guy's already dead, and one guy left, and one guy's on a hook, and I am perfectly fine. I guess I should go help them because some of those people that are left helped me. um, but I really want to get a generator. That's my conundrum when I play these games. It's just like, well, the it's like sucks to be you. It's like I want to get a generator and okay. Oh, that guy died. So we are a sole survivor here. If anything, I probably should have been more of a team player, but as per usual, that'll probably be my downfall, and the killer's behind me, so I will probably be dead soon. Man, we are on a rocky start this video. If anything, I just wanted it to be a brief, short little thing, and it ended up not being a brief and short little thing. Uh, and it's funny how this brief and short little thing will probably be me either dying a lot or me um, escaping under ridiculous means. I don't know, I'm just taking all kinds of wild routes to to see if the killer isn't following me. Because I don't think he'll want to go through all this garbage just to try and chase me. Nope, I was wrong. It's like, okay, buddy, you want a tango? It's like, shit, I can just keep running and running. Oh man, I'm down and I'm on the hook. Well, I guess that takes it for me being a team player, I guess. Because, okay, you are dead. It's like, well, yeah, because there's nobody else to get me off the hook. I'm dead automatically. There's no way to prevent that. Well, if anything, this is a rousing. This has been a rousing game so far. Uh, if anything, I wanted to make this probably a 20-25 minute video. So this might be the last round. And man, have we not just been successful this entire time? Um, Maybe this will showcase bad attempts. Because if anything, I'm not going to try and do hours more of footage just to showcase. It's like, oh yeah, here's all the wins that I had out of the so and so amount of losses that I did. Man, I wish this setting was just a little bit brighter. Because ideally, I guess it makes the game harder, but when you're trying to do this as a YouTube video, it's like people are just going like, "What? I can't really see," and that's probably another reason why I wear so much white. And the killer is right there, and he's going after me. Not really. He's going after the other dude, which is fine by me. I wonder if these other guys were people that tried to help me before and got killed. It. Man, you guys have it. Let's go and be a team player for once, and instead of focusing on the generator, let's be a good person and let's try and get that guy off the hook. As long as he's the killer isn't camping him, because I've tried so many times to not be a team player, so let's finally be a team player now. What happened to the guy? Oh, he died? I didn't get to him in time? See, that's what happens when you try to be a team player. You be a team player and you end up being dead. Oh, there's the killer. Great. Yeah, come after me, killer. I'm sorry if my faces and my fingers are in the screen of where to see me. I apologize, my fingers are big and now I'm on the hook. Son of a bitch. Oh man, this is gonna be my last. I'm assuming this is gonna be my last round too. So, ideally, great. So we've had 20 and 25 minutes worth of either an ad or me just not doing well. This is going to be a great video to showcase the world because eventually, I'm sure, eventually people are just going to be like, yeah, like the first video you did was great, but then after that, he just went downhill. It's like, well, sorry. It's like eventually, I think the first time that I did this game was probably the best time for me to do this game because you get people that, or maybe he'll save me. Maybe, maybe. Nope, that guy's camping. Son of a bitch. So I'm probably gonna die. uh, yeah, but if anything, I think people are getting better. People are not new at this, so yeah, I think we're all just gonna die at this point. Um, I think people are just getting better at this game, and especially the killers are finding. I don't know how these killers are getting better at this game. I constantly, like, I've tried it a couple times and I just struggle. But Survivor seems to be a better way of going about doing things. And plus, it's much more appealing to see a female survivor than a gruesome looking killer. Yeah, but even that guy is trying to save me, but just get it over with. Just slice me. Just kill me. Yep, I'm gonna be dead. Okay, well, uh, this is uh, this is just yet another. This is a quicker gameplay than normal, a tiny bit quicker, and we didn't do that well. But if anything, I'm still just gonna show this up to the masses and chips fall where they may. So anyway, as always, uh, good night and good luck, and I hope that I can keep churning out at least one more thing before I hit the hay. I just